and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
Welcome inside of the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center. Hi, glad you're along for the ride. Gabriel Shry, Gary Justice here with me, and it is our final edition of day one of college basketball at the Appalachian Athletic Conference Championships. The men's side of the bracket continues on with a battle of the Bulldogs, Tennessee Wesleyan, Union Commonwealth. Gary, a really exciting one coming up. Quick overview of these two programs before we really get into it. 12-13 regular season for Tennessee Wesleyan, 12-14 season for Union Commonwealth. Tennessee Wesleyan comes in as the 7 seed. The Bulldogs of Union are the 10 seed. So the last team in the bracket looking to push in and get a big upset against TWU.
Two first-year head coaches for Tennessee Wesleyan, Randy Casey, who's got his team playing at an extremely high level right now, and Rodney Haddock's leading Union Commonwealth University. Tennessee Wesleyan, talking to Coach Casey before the ball game, he said they on offensively, he feels they've improved so much this year because they understand the system now. They're playing faster, they've gotten better, they have more shot makers. He said that. He said he's got more shot makers as well. He said for them to be successful in this ball game, they have to limit the paint touches for Union. They got to chest up, play defensively. Coach Haddock says he's encouraging his team to play with love in your heart. They got to move the basketball. They got to share their rock. Their goal is to have 20 assists on the season. They have to avoid transition for Tennessee Wesleyan. They got to try to keep them out of transition. I asked him, how do you do that, Coach Haddock? He said, we just got to score the basketball.
Score the basketball will be their goal as we get started in our final game of day one. It's the Bulldogs of Tennessee Wesleyan and the Bulldogs of Union Commonwealth on the Southeast Sports Network as part of our coverage of the AAC Basketball Championship. We're underway. Gary, before we get into things, and I'll run you through the 5 on the floor for both programs, some brief thoughts on what to expect beyond that almost jam to get us started.
Definitely. This is what's going to happen for Tennessee Wesleyan. They want to get the basketball, get to the floor as quickly as possible before you get your defense set, and they want to shoot it as much as they can.
And this one goes to make it 3-0. Nice long ball.
Yeah, Ty Hurst will get things going, and he's a second-team All-AAC member. Gets things going quickly for the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs.
And this one for the Union Bulldogs, too much as it bounces out, nearly put back. TWU will pull it in.
Yeah, Amari Young, who's got the basketball now, he knows how to score the basketball himself. Very talented player. Also, Rashad Hampton for the Bulldogs, all freshman team member for Tennessee Wesleyan. Coach Casey was the right hire, and for Tennessee Wesleyan in Athens, Tennessee.
Set out front. Worked around and firing the long ball to try and extend that lead that's 3-0. This one off the mark. Pulled down by TWU.
Nice job by TWU to force the misses on defensively. The pace is frantic right now, up and down. I've seen Union play quite a few times this year. They got some very athletic players. Number 5 in the orange and black, Sam Conley, a senior from Taylorsville, Kentucky, does a nice job with the basketball. And Dallas Rufus, who has the basketball now, knows how to score as he's put that ball in the bucket. Makes it 3-2, Tennessee Wesleyan.
Nice start for these two. And the floater won't go. Tried the little hook shot from mid-range. 2 minutes gone in a 1-point game. Clatters off.
So Union, they're the defending AAC Conference Tournament champions and regular season champion last year as well.
Really impressive stuff.
Very historic program in Barberville, Kentucky.
Down inside, this won't drop. Rattled off the front, 1-point game, 2.5 gone. Pitched across, floated down inside. Tennessee Wesleyan has it stolen right out of the hands of Cordado. And the jam not on the mark for Conley. Couldn't put it home.
And he's smiling after that miss. He's got his steps a little mixed up.
This one's short. I like the look, just couldn't drop it in.
Coach Casey said he wants his team to shoot it early, shoot it often. They're shooting it early and they're shooting it often. Union has an all-league member as well, Jeremiah Stroman. He'll come off the bench for him. He's second team All-AAC.
Floater on the way. Hurst gets the board. Long outlet fade down the floor. All alone. Little kiss off the glass. Easy money. 5-2.
Maury Young got beyond the defense there. Nice pass. Nice soft pass. Able to handle it. Lay it off the glass for the bucket.
I've seen a lot of Tennessee Wesleyan over the years, and these guys have done well against all kinds of stout competition. They play a really rigorous schedule every year. I called their game against UT Chattanooga last season. This year they played Covenant, Pellissippi State, Cleveland State, played Dalton State, Tusculum, WVU Tech. Really a tough way to start the year. They went to Tennessee Chattanooga on December 18th, played Dalton State again through the winter. Just a tough sledding for Tennessee Wesleyan's Bulldogs. And they put together a really nice season, looking to close it out with a good run in this tournament.
Coach Haddock's very similar on the team from Barberville. They've really improved throughout the season. Rough start, coaching change, a lot of roster turnover. He's got his club playing the best they've played all season long, and it's right now.
Some tough tests on their schedule as well, especially in the early stages of the season as Conley pitches this to the corner and the 3-ball has got a little too much on it. It'll remain a 3-point game with 4.5 gone in our first half. Looking back at the early portion of that schedule, November 5th, Indiana University, Columbus, then Cumberland's in Kentucky, Bluefield, St. Andrews, Johnson, Pikeville, Indiana East, Reinhardt. Just a tough start to the year for Union's Bulldogs.
And they'll have the line change coming. We have 5 fresh legs coming in.
Tipped up, taken down by TWU. Another chance for the 3-ball to go, and it does. 8-2.
Nice look off the offensive rebound. Peyton West knew what to do with the basketball. Held the release. That's the best time to shoot a 3-point shot. It's off the offensive rebound because the defense is trying to scramble to find you. He's able to capitalize. That's the second 3-point make for the Bulldogs this afternoon.
3-ball on the way. Rattles off the iron. Tennessee Wesleyan led down the floor by Amari Young with 5.5 gone. They have yet to trail. He'll pull up for 3. Oh, baby! Amari Young knocks it down.
That's his second bucket here this afternoon, and Tennessee Wesleyan come out and they've continued their great play offensively. I saw them play the University of Pikeville. They scored 61 in the second half alone.
That's a crime. 61?
In one half.
Bunches. That's crazy. Down along the block, the violation signaled for as the fader off the mark for Covington.
We'll call that one on Amari Young to be his first, team's first. This is actually the first foul of the ball game. Jabari Covington will go to the line to shoot 2. He'll make the first one. He'll have Ben Underwood check in, Jeremiah Stroman check in, Micah Engel check in as well.
Covington hits his first. 40% from the floor this season on free throws.
So we mentioned Jeremiah Stroman's second team All-AAC. Ben Underwood, who has checked in. He was also named the Defensive Player of the Week once this year. Talented player.
Yes, he gets both. 6-point game, 14 to play still in our first half between the Bulldogs of Union and the Bulldogs of Tennessee Wesleyan University. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice, glad you're with us in Kingsport. Tournament time in Tennessee. It's game 4, day 1. Pitch down the floor by Union Commonwealth. Bulldogs ahead of steam. He'll pull up, and this one is automatic from the sideline. Look out, baby. Drew Rhodes nails it from downtown.
From Horse Cave, Kentucky.
Top 5 coolest town name ever.
That's a good one.
Amari Young pitches this across, 3-ball short. 13:30 to go in our first half as Union Commonwealth back to the offensive end of things. Drives his way inside, floats it along the arc. Wanted the 3, handoff, moving is Garth. In trouble potentially. Trying to shake that Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldog, and Amari Young gets the rebound in a 3-point game. And this one goes.
Got all the way to the bucket, found Jay Reed filling the lane on the left side. Got the bump, finished at the rim, have an opportunity to finish the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. They call it the Naismith way.
The Naismith way. For the moment, a 5-point game. 13 minutes on the clock.
Reed's been active so far. That's his first bucket. He also has 4 rebounds and assists in the first 7 minutes of the ball game.
Yes.
Coach Rodney Haddock's done a good job for Union Commonwealth in his first season. He's played with lineups. Kind of going to a platoon system now. He's had different starting lineups, different combinations on the floor. Done a really good job. The team's gotten better through his leadership this year.
Floater goes for Jeremiah Stroman.
So they won't get Jay Reed on the bump. That'll be his first, team second. To allow Stratton Lovren to check in.
Stratton onto the floor, inbounding feed. Kicked across by Underwood, back to the other side. Stroman knifing his way down along the arc against Charles, back out to Underwood. Maybe in trouble. Underwood tries the hook shot, no. Almost gobbled up by Carrot and Hardrick. Another chance for Union, and this rattles off as well as we've got a big collision down inside. Players all tangled up.
You're looking at Hardrick on the hold. His first, team's third. Coach Rodney Haddock set his team a goal of 20 assists on the day. They've got 1 so far. They've made 2 buckets. They got 1 assist.
Long inbounding feed, unlimited range. Kenny Garth. He's going to need a telescope to see where to shoot from. Are you kidding me? Did Garth just shoot that from the Visit Kingsport logo? I didn't even care about the foul.
I'm mesmerized that he shot the he just I believe it was from the tee and Visit Kingsport. My goodness, Kenny Garth.
Relax, Kenny. Man.
It's early in this ball game.
This is Ty Hurst running the floor. Maybe he'll shoot one for the next county over as well. Hurst, long 2. Rattles, won't drop. Garth gets the rebound. Watch out.
You know, Garth is a talented player.
We're within 3. 13-10. TWU leads by just 1 now, as that's automatic for Micah Engel.
Yeah, the sophomore from Corbin, Kentucky, he's really developed his game this year.
We played 8 minutes in our first half between the Bulldogs of Union and Tennessee Wesleyan.
Amari Young will return to lineup for Tennessee Wesleyan. He's one of those key cogs in the wheel. Also, Rashawn Hampton, the all-freshman AAC member, checks in for the first time today.
Little handoff. Tennessee Wesleyan off of the floor, the ball to Union. And so trailing by just one, they could take the lead for the first time in this game.
Tennessee Wesleyan started off on a 10-2 run to begin the ball game. It's been all Union since then, since this line shift has come in. It's been all Union Commonwealth.
Pitch to the close side of the floor, and the three is just short. Kissed off the inside of the iron as Rashawn Hampton pulled it in. Left off for Amari Young. Young finesses this around the arc. Hampton wants to cut inside, steps back instead. Young, entry pass to Hardrick. This one bounces out on Carradine. 9 minutes gone from Kingsport between the Bulldogs of Union and TWU. A 1-point advantage for Tennessee Wesleyan, the program from Athens.
Coach Rodney Haddock is the head coach for Union Commonwealth, a former assistant at Georgetown College.
Knifing his way through traffic, really impressive string of moves, just couldn't pull it all together. Pitch down, baseline, he's got it again. Backdoor feed, but it's taken away by Tennessee Wesleyan. Athens, Tennessee's boys are free and running, and the foul under the basket.
We'll get this on Garth. It'll be his first, team's third. Lucas Stubel will check in. Check that, that's Garth's second. Hampton go to line for the first time in the afternoon.
No. Would have extended their lead back to a full bucket at 2. 10:37 to play in our first half. Rashawn Hampton, 84% at the stripe this season, as his second won't go either.
I tell you what, a lot of great free throw shooters are struggling from the free throw line tonight.
Is there something to that? Did you just uncover something?
I think so.
Is this a conspiracy theory?
We'll do more investigation tonight.
We'll be back at 11. Live coverage. Jay Stansel on the case, but he's wearing a monocle. 3 ball from a step beyond the arc, bounces out. Union, the Barberville Bulldogs. Pitch to the straightaway, Underwood, contested, can't get it. Hampton pulls it in. And the Blues from Athens pick up the whistle.
Don't get Drew Rhodes on the hold to be his first, team's third. Check that, team fourth. And Tennessee Wesleyan will run the basketball on the side. Of course, we had this same matchup, Gabe, back in the second game of the day. And it was a barn burner. Looks like this one's going to live in the same building.
Absolutely, and a lot of fun so far. Really close game. Halfway through our first half, almost exactly. 9 minutes, 50 seconds to play until halftime. This is Amari Young. He's got 4 points already. Perfect from the floor in this. Young, fader with the door open, can't knock it down.
Drew Rhodes got the basketball out now for the Bulldogs. He's done a nice job off the bench for Union Commonwealth.
Underwood floated this outside of the arc. 9.5 to go in the first half as he knocks down the long ball for the first lead change of the afternoon. Barberville's Bulldogs are out in front with a 3 ball from Jeremiah.
Strowman is the leading scorer for the Bulldogs this year, almost 16 points per contest.
Fires off the 3 in response, no. To get back on top, that rattles out. This is off the mark, knocked off of the floor.
Allow Dallas Rufus to check back in. Drew Rhodes will check out. Ty Hurst will return for the Bulldogs. Tennessee Wesleyan, that is. Peyton West will return. As Hampton, Neverton will check out.
Barberville Bulldogs working it around the arc. Stroman fights his way through. Wanted to fire, instead kicked out to the wing. Back down low. Underwood banging around down inside. He goes through the branches and gets it to go.
Left-handed player knew how to use that hit to his advantage. Lost a little soft hook to that left hand.
Largest lead of the day for Union by 4. 17-13, 8 minutes to play in the first half. And Union's Bulldogs have it. Rushing down the floor. Off the mark, but Stroman puts it back. 19-13, a 6-point advantage. Barberville's team is out in front.
Yeah, Coach Casey said, give me a timeout. This was a 10-2 lead for Tennessee Wesleyan. It's been all Union since then.
With 8:03 to go in the first half, 19-13 in Kingsport. Back in Kingsport, Tennessee. College basketball on SCSN.
17-3 run right now for the Union Commonwealth Bulldogs. Tennessee Wesleyan looking for answers.
Amari Young fought his way along the side of the block. From the elbow, this rattles out. I like the look from Stratton Lover and just couldn't knock it down.
Yeah, he had the right look, good ball movement, just the ball would not go through the bucket.
Union from the elbow. Yes, too easy. Michael Engel gets it to go.
The sophomore from Corbin knows how to put the ball through the bucket. Did a nice job there, rose up, used his 6'4" frame for the basket.
Amari Young pitched that out front. Entry pass, a little bit of room, and the floater won't drop for Jay Reed. Tried a baby hook floater look. Hurst, straightaway three is in. 21-16 as the Bulldogs from TWU get one back.
That's his second made three of the afternoon. Check that. 21-16.
I also have no idea what time it is. I'm not sure if it's night or early or late.
Is it still Wednesday?
I don't think so. I got here at like 4 a.m. Eastern time on Wednesday. I don't know what's going on. Three ball from the wing, no. Rolled over the back of the iron. My man Ty, number 30's got the ball. Hurst running the floor. Knifes his way down inside, wants to go the distance. It rattles out as Underwood pulls it in. 21-16, the 5-point advantage as Barberville's Bulldogs draw the whistle.
And Stratton Lovren, it'll be his first.
Well,
team's fourth.
Gary, I thought the Reinhardt-Truitt-McConnell game was low scoring in the first half. An abysmal combined 37 points. 6 minutes until the half.
And Tennessee Wesleyan had 10 in the first 5 minutes.
You're right. Literally, they scored 8 points in the first 5 minutes, and within seconds of crossing the 5-minute mark, it was 10-4. That was also their largest lead of the game, 6 points.
So now they're at a 6-point deficit now, as Stroman will seek the second one as well. Jeremiah Stroman, next level scorer, second team All-AAC. That's his 8th point. And it's been all Union Commonwealth since early for Tennessee Wesleyan.
Bulldogs from Athens. Boys in blue. Pitch down inside, he's all alone. Jay Reed, say hello to the twine for me.
Nice roll to the basket there. That's the type of offense Coach Casey wants to run. A lot of motion, a lot of ball movement. Get those easy buckets when he can.
Violation called for from the baseline by our referee.
Peyton West going to be called for the bump. It'll be his first, team's 5th. And Peyton West asked the official, said, where's that call on the other end of the floor? The official responded, it didn't happen on the other end of the floor.
Very helpful, thank you.
Yes.
Very, very observant.
Nice communication.
Barberville Bulldogs down inside, easy. Dallas Rufus ladles that home.
He's up to 4 on the afternoon. They continue to put points on the scoreboard.
Peyton West dished it outside, driving on the baseline. Out front, Reed fires. He goes down hard.
Be on Lucas Stubel. Stubel's first, team's 5th.
Reed 63% at the line this year. Yes. Hits his first. It's a 6-point game with 5:15 to go in our first half in Kingsport.
Reed 6 points, 5 rebounds, and assists so far.
To bring us within 5, Reed. Yes.
Here comes that pressure from Tennessee Wesleyan. More of a token pressure.
Down inside, floated to the corner, 3-ball on the way, it's short. Big high bounce. Tennessee Wesleyan's Reed has the ball, he's doing it all. Jay, pitch down the floor, he's got Jones. Jones still with it on the straightaway, drives down into the paint, and a big collision with Rufus as he goes down, blown tire.
Calling Dallas Rufus will be his first, team 6th. And that's going to allow the Bulldogs to inbound the basketball from the baseline.
Rufus doesn't agree. I could see either way there. Jones kicked it over to Charles. Neverton goes back outside to Amari Young. Young running point from the straightaway. Wants the 3-ball himself and buries that from Athens, Tennessee.
Young's first 3-point make of the day, give him 7 points. He also has 4 rebounds, trying to keep the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs in this ballgame.
Look out for that man specifically. It's a 2-point game between the Bulldogs of Barberville and the boys in blue from Athens.
We'll get Jones on the bump. It'll be his first, team's 6th. Both teams with 6 team fouls. So we'll be shooting free throws the final 4:15. A classic defensive battle between these two teams this afternoon.
Combined for 48 points at some point in time. Now, 4 minutes to play in this first half as the long ball on the way comes up short for Ty Hurst to get the rebound. Young back to Ty. Hurst knifes his way to the top of the block. Just on the edge of the paint, gives it off to Reed. Look at him fight inside, and it's blockered away. Alistair Dixon rejects it. Here come the Bulldogs of Union. Pitched back outside. Dallas Rufus goes down along the sideline, and the 3 is wide. Young left it off on the straightaway. Now knifing his way to the top of the elbow and firing along 2, but nothing doing.
Nice job of Livingston with the 1 look each possession.
Jabari Covington wanted to pass that away.
I want to say they're going to get Alistair Dixon, and Ty Hurst was tangled up. They're going to get Ty Hurst for the hold. That'll be his first, team 7. They're going to send Alistair Dixon to the line. We were talking about the battle on the glass. So far, Union Commonwealth in that battle 22-19. They have 7 offensive rebounds.
Dixon this regular season, 46 for 68 from the free throw line. So he finished the year 67%. Yes.
He's a hydro-athletic player. He has that type of ability that Brayson James has with Reinhardt Eagles. I've seen Alex Dixon get on the break, and he has enough runway. He can get his steps lined up. He can create a few posters.
Enough runway.
Enough runway.
Just gotta get some runway. Dixon to make it a 4-point game. Yes.
So Caleb McClendon just checked back in for Union Commonwealth. He's guarding Amari Young.
3 minutes to play in our first half. And that cuts down that lead back to 2 points.
He's up to 9 points there. Amari Young back-to-back buckets for the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs. Carrying the scoring load here in the first half.
Covington kicked it back along the edge of the arc. Sam Conley wanted to go inside. The handoff to Covington again. Jabari out to Dixon. Allister defended way outside by Stratton. Down inside, off the glass, no. Dixon tries to follow it up. Ball is loose as TWU scrambles for it, and the ball will stay with Tennessee Wesleyan.
You'll get Dallas Rufus with a push. That'll be his second, team's 7th. So free throws will be shot for Tennessee Wesleyan. Amari Young will be going to the free throw line. This will be his first trip. He's 4 or 5 from the floor so far, including a 3-point make. That's 5 rebounds and assists.
Yes.
First player in double figures today with 10.
Brings us within 1 with 2:27 to play in our first half. And that ties us for the first time. In trouble at midcourt. Back out front, on the run, and this one kissed off the glass for Sam Conley.
That's his first bucket. He can score in bunches. They get him going.
Two minutes to play in the first half. Young off the glass, no. Gathered by McClendon off the backboard.
McClendon's one of those players, didn't get a lot of minutes at the beginning of the season. He developed more of the part of the rotation for Coach Rodney Haddix. Actually made a few starts this year as well. Very valuable member of this ball club.
Working this around. Lone Tire scrambling for this on top of the arc.
Yeah, jump ball. He'll go over to Tennessee Wesleyan with an arrow. I must say it's been a very spirited first half. Have been a lot of offense, but players playing hard, rebounding the basketball, a lot of physicality, people on the floor.
It's been spirited.
Very spirited. So you have Amari Young going to check out, I think maybe a blood concern. So Amari Young will go over to the tent.
Ty Runyon running the floor. Trailing by a pair with 90 seconds to play in our first half. Tennessee Wesleyan. The Bulldogs from Athens, Tennessee. This one too much. Off the glass comes Barberville's team. Dogs backing this down offensively. Turnaround is off the mark. Tried a little hook. Nice finesse, nice touch. Stratton, three ball, buried from downtown Kingsport. Our second lead change of the game as Tennessee Wesleyan pulls out ahead with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Picture perfect jumper. Good verticality, held to release, fundamentally sound.
Entry pass, in trouble is Allister. Dixon fights his way through and gets to go, rustling the twine. And that is our third lead change of this first half.
Dixon 4 here in the first half.
31-30.
Shot clock's off.
20 seconds to play in the first half. Bulldogs of Tennessee Wesleyan content to burn this clock out. Coach shouting out. Says, Ty, take your time. 8 on the game clock. 7. Fires for mid-range. Too much. Chance for Union. 3 seconds. 2. He can get this off in time. It's Jabari Covington who fires, and it comes up short. He did get a good look on the basket as time expired on that first half of play between the Bulldogs of Tennessee Wesleyan and the Bulldogs of Union. Really, really exciting first half of action. Now a 1-point game as we go to the locker room for a break. 31-30. Union Commonwealth University leading Tennessee Wesleyan and the Bulldogs.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
A builder.
I coach.
Culinary arts.
Auditor.
A firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge, open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes2officiating.com.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
favorite Southeast teams in action, we've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Back inside of the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center in Kingsport, Tennessee. Hi, glad you're with us. A one-point game at the half, a really good one coming together. The Barberville Bulldogs out in front, 31-30 after 20 minutes of play against Tennessee Wesleyan University. Gabriel Schry, Gary Justice, glad you're with us. Gary, a good one.
Yeah, only 6 combined turnovers in the first half. A lot of action. Both teams did a good job of taking care of the basketball. Should be an exciting finish here in the second half.
Couldn't agree more. Exciting finish, probably an understatement. Lights one off. 3-ball, too much. Clattered out. Largest lead of that first half, just 7 points. We've already seen a tie and 3 lead changes between these two. Driving down to the block. Firing off the glass. No. Tries again. This goes. 32-31, back out in front for the first time in the second half with our 4th lead change of the game.
Armando is his first bucket of the afternoon. We talked about another lead change here for Tennessee Wesleyan. Be interesting what the coaches, the adjustments they made at halftime. We should see here early in the second half what those adjustments will be.
Rufus gives it off from the straightaway. This one knocked down by Alistair Dixon.
Haven't seen him have that type of range this season until he's really worked on that as part of the game. He shot that with a lot of confidence.
Dixon cashed that in. That means he's got 7 points in the game. Too much. This floats over the top. Hustling to the offensive end. Barberville's Bulldogs. This one a violation going back the other way with Tennessee Wesleyan.
A couple things there, Gabe. Also, Coach Rodney Haddock set his team a goal to have 20 assists. In that first half, they have 7 assists on 12 buckets so far. Tennessee Wesleyan, they have 7 assists on 11 buckets.
Sent down the floor. TWU out front to Jay Reed. The handoff near the straightaway. Entry pass down along the block. Bulldogs fire this and knock it down from the wing. It's Jay Reed.
He'll join Amari Young in double figures, giving him 10 points, 7 rebounds so far on the afternoon. Back and forth basketball here early in the second half.
2 minutes gone already in the second half. It's 35-33. Entry pass, mid-range Jay is easy, automatic. That ties us for the second time, 35-all.
Yeah, Sam Conley has that type of ability there. He can score off one leg. Very talented player for Union.
This is jostled out. 35-all. Second tie of the game. We've seen 4 lead changes already with 17 and a half minutes to play. No real significant runs. They've all been little runs, 4 points, 6 points, then snapped. Poked away. Covington nearly stolen again by Barberville's Bulldogs as this short one is off the front of the iron. Off and running is Covington. Jabari out to the straightaway. Looking for somewhere to feed the orange. He's going to take it himself to the top of the block before handing it off to Alistair. Hit a 3 a few moments ago. He's up to 7 points. Jabari from the wing. Trying to shake TWU. Fires the long 2 and it rattles out.
Armando with a nice job. It's his 4th rebound this afternoon.
Entry pass, and from the mid-post, he catches the foul.
So again, let's review the pregame interviews I had with Coach Randy Casey and Coach Rodney Haddock. Coach Randy Casey, they wanted to limit the paint touches for for Union. They want to chest up on defense. They want to push the offense. And Coach Rodney Haddix, they want to avoid transition for Tennessee Wesleyan, take care of the basketball, and share the rock.
Off the mark, remains a tie game, our second tie of the game, 35 all.
Ben Underwood will check in as Alistair Dixon will check out. Rufus has 2 fouls. Kenny Garth has 2 fouls. Nobody else in the ball game for either team has more than 1.
No. 3.5 minutes gone, 35 all. Spin move down inside. This bounces out. Tried for the putback. Bulldogs fighting for it. A true dogfight between these two.
We'll get Peyton West on the hold. That'll be his second. Team's first.
Nearly 4 minutes gone in our second half of the tie game. Inbounding feed, McClendon. Way back on the front court where Jabari will pick this up and run the floor.
This game is becoming very physical on screens, rebounds.
That is a long 3, and it's just short. Skiffed off the front of the iron. Kept alive. Covington, a second chance. He steps around and fires a pass to a teammate on the bench.
Well, Coach Rodney Haddix is telling his team to sit down, which you're supposed to be staying seated the entire time. He may have thought one of his teammates was open in the corner, but it was actually somebody on the bench, though.
That's exactly what happened.
Because he threw that basketball to Drew Rhodes right in his hands.
There was nobody there.
Nobody was there.
Hurst hands it off to Amari Young, who's defended by McClendon. Tries to shake him. Around the world, long ball rattles out. 4.5 gone. Our second tie of the night lives on at 35, and that snaps it. Bulldogs out in front.
That's the key for the Bulldogs in the second half, is get the basketball in the number 5 in the orange and black, Sam Conley's hands. He's the guy who can carry them for an entire half, he and Jeremiah Stroman.
And that was our first bucket in 2.5 minutes between these two. Trying to find his way down inside. He goes down hard to the boardwalk and catches the foul.
On McClendon, his first, team's second. Goes in Armando to the line. He's been there twice. He's yet to cash in.
No. Remains a 2-point game. 5 lead changes. And again, that bucket a moment ago for the Bulldogs of Union was our first in 2.5 minutes.
Free throw wise today, Union 6 of 6 from the line. Tennessee Wesleyan 5 of 11.
Yes. That brings us within 1.
Full court pressure here. This is more than token. They're looking at a trap out of this.
Long feet down the floor. Caleb McClendon kicked it back out front to Sam Conley. Conley fights his way along the wing. Outside is Jeremiah. Stroman heavily defended by Reed. Got it down to Conley. Turnaround off the mark as Hurst pulls it in. Hurst running the floor along with Amari Young. Knifes his way around McClendon. Young wants to go the distance and puts it home with a little kiss off of the glass for Tennessee Wesleyan, who's back out in front in our 6th lead change.
Game high, 13 points. Nice job getting downhill, getting to the rim, and finishing at the rim.
14 to play between these two. As we get the call down inside, big crash.
Stroman's going to be called for the offensive foul. That's going to be his second. Team's third. Stroman thought Amari Young went to acting class on that one, but the official said it was once you extend that arm, it doesn't matter if they're acting or not, they're going to call it every single time, and Stroman definitely extended the arm.
Young kicked that back around the arc all the way to the corner. Reed open, and this one rattles out as another call in favor of Tennessee Wesleyan's Bulldogs.
A little bit of contact from McClendon on West, and he'll have 3 free throws here. The reason that was called is hitting him a chance to land. When the jump shooter goes up, you have an opportunity where he can come down the ground. McClendon got into his landing space, created contact. Peyton West will be shooting 3 free throws.
Yes, and I think we agree that's a massive violation to foul three-point range. You just can't do that. Maybe some luck in store for Barberville's Bulldogs, as West is 73% at the stripe this year. He's got his first 2, though.
Brian Gilmore Jr., check out Kenton Wright will make his first appearance, the junior from Chicago, Illinois for Union. But you're talking about fouling the three-point shooter. It's the 4th time today we've seen that, Gabe.
Yeah, unusually high amount. I mean, I think we went on a whole tournament and only saw that once or twice last year.
Yeah, 4 times in 4 games. That's a high rate.
Back to work go the Barberville Bulldogs, who trail by 4 now, 41-37. Ben Underwood wanted to hand it off. Nice move. Kenton Wright, maybe in some trouble, went back outside. Ben, big guy, across to Stroman. Stroman defended by Reed, stops, elbow, fires, yes! Bank is open, he's got some cash.
They would take after-hour deposits.
It is actually after bank hours now, so that was, yeah.
Big-time bucket for Jeremiah Stroman.
Entry pass down inside, easy, automatic. Give me those 2 points back, sir, 43-39.
Armando is up to 5 points on the afternoon. Nice pick and roll action going to the bucket. Soft hands, soft touch off the glass.
Union Commonwealth, and the violation signaled for. Dallas Rufus was trying to knife his way down inside against Ty Hurst.
That'll be his 2nd foul. Personal, also the 2nd team foul, cards to Tennessee Wesleyan. I love listening to the conversation between players and the officials when they come off the floor as well. So this is a close one, Gabe, 43-39, back and forth basketball between Tennessee Wesleyan and Union. We thought this would be a good one. Tennessee Wesleyan started off this ball game, just a frantic pace, scoring a lot of baskets, but then after that, Union started clamping down defensively. They started finding their rhythm a little bit too. Now it's become a little bit of a slugfest. 13 minutes, we played 27 minutes. And we have 84 points scored, or 80, I can't do that much math that quick, 82 points scored so far, and we only played 27 minutes.
It's close enough, a little bit more than 80.
It's a slugfest, right?
Yeah. It just is, there's something about the pacing that doesn't feel right. And the whole game has felt that way. Fun game, lots of back and forth, just the pacing isn't quite right. 4 points separate us with 7 minutes gone in our second half. Gabriel Fry, Gary Justice, welcome to Kingsport, Tennessee. Having fun hanging out. It's the Appalachian Athletic Conference basketball tournament. And we've got the duel of the Bulldogs going on now. We're almost 3/4 of the way through this.
That's going to be on Peyton West. That'll be his 2nd, team's 3rd.
Ben Underwood was able to duel that away from Tennessee Wesleyan. Stroman, heavily defended by West, goes outside. Here's the step. Kenton Wright fades. Jay, no. A little too much. Conley keeps it alive. Whole bench stands up for Jeremiah Stroman as he's short.
Nice score from Peyton West. Get the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs in transition.
West, 3-ball on the way, short. Gathered immediately by Micah Engel, who will run the floor. Jeremiah Stroman from the wing goes down towards the corner. No.
Have a double foul. Ty Runyon for Tennessee Wesleyan. So Peyton West and Sam Conley were whistled for a double foul.
Just rattled out, put back, violation down inside as he gets it to go.
Both coaches are working the officials now. The players are trying to work the officials. Another veteran crew calling this basketball game. The men in stripes have one of the toughest jobs out around. Did a good job controlling this one, though.
Stroman, 74% this season, 2 for 2 at the line today. Now make it 2 for 3. Fast break chance for TWU as this rolls off the side of the iron. We're headed back the other way. Look out for Kenton Wright and company. Tried to float that down inside, 43-41.
Charles Neverton, when we call for the bump, Union's getting a lot more aggressive with their cuts to the baskets. They're looking on the pick and roll. Look for Union to continue out here in the second half. Trying to find the easy bucket, just like that one.
Underwood, a little kiss off the glass, ties us up for the third time today at 43. Hurst handed it off, Reed back to the far side. Sidestep, 3-ball on the way, rims, drains. Beautiful opportunity, capitalized on by Charles Neverton. And he shot that well from range all season, 43% from beyond the arc this year. Stolen, on the move, Tennessee Wesleyan. They've got a slim 3-point margin, and the violation, and one. They're headed to the line. Neverton at the stripe. Yes.
Nice job of completing the three-point play. It's one of those situations, getting downhill and getting to the rim, but finishing at the rim, and then capitalizing on the three-point opportunity. Nice job by Tennessee Wesleyan.
Spin move doesn't pay off. Steele headed to the other end of the floor, and the violation as Ty Runyon tries to go down inside and finish strong.
Yeah, nice job of getting his hands on the basketball, create the turnover. Strong enough to go get the basketball, get all the way to the bucket. Try to get the shot off with foul, who got an opportunity to the line to capitalize from the free throw line for the first time today.
Hasn't visited today, 70% from the charity stripe this season. 10.5 to play, 49-43. Yes.
Shot Hampton will return to the lineup for Tennessee Wesleyan. Garth will check in, Conley will check out. Micah Engel just returned to the lineup for Union as well.
The largest lead of this game came back with 6 minutes gone in our first half, or rather with 6 minutes to play in our first half, and at the time, Union was out in front by 7. That was the largest lead we had seen. Tennessee Wesleyan had led by as much as 6, but 8 points is the new largest lead of the game.
Yeah, definitely the run now is get the momentum all in Tennessee Wesleyan's favor currently. As we off a Cuffing Slaves out of bounds, there'll be another turnover. And that's one of those things when Union has struggled this year. That's what's happened is unforced turnovers. It'll be their 8th turnover here. They only had 2 in the first half. That means they had 6 turnovers here in the second half, which leads to this 8-point advantage for Tennessee Wesleyan.
On the move. A handoff. Rashawn Hampton working the arc. Has some help. Ball nearly stolen by Union. Down low, Jay Reed back outside. Taking their time, TWU. They'll try the floater from mid-range. A little kiss off the glass, and that one drops into the twine to make it a 10-point advantage. TWU can do no wrong right now. Stroman kicks it out to the sideline, and this is buried by Micah Engel. Rumbling in Kingsport, Tennessee, as that cuts into what was a 10-point lead and makes it a 7-point game with 9:39 to play. Union Bulldogs hanging around with Tennessee Wesleyan, who's out in front, 53-46. Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee. Some fans on hand enjoying the Appalachian Athletic Conference basketball tournament. Welcome back. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice alongside me. We've got hoops action. It's been a great day. This is game 2 of the men's bracket. A play-in game, number 10 seed, number 7 seed. Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs, Union Commonwealth University Bulldogs as the floater off the mark. This has been a really back-and-forth game. 53-46, Tennessee Wesleyan is in the lead against Union Commonwealth with 9 minutes to go. The largest lead of the game was 10 points, but lost on a 3-ball by Union.
Yeah, look for Union to continue to attack the bucket just like this by Covington. They've had a lot of success in the second half of getting to the paint, trying to get some easy buckets at the basket.
Stratton off the rebound, put that outside and buried by Charles Neverton. 10-point game again with 8:40 to play.
Momentum is on the side with the team in blue and white, Tennessee Wesleyan.
Back and forth really doesn't do justice to how dicey this has been, as that's off the mark for Stroman. Scrambling for the ball as players dive to the floor. White ball is the call.
Tennessee Wesleyan on the day, they're 8 of 18 from deep, 44% on the season. They're second in the AAC with three-point percentage at 37% as a season for a team. They have over 215 makes coming into today. Add those 8 makes for the Bulldogs. 18 field goals, 8 made 3 for Coach Casey's Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs.
We've seen 3 ties and 6 lead changes in this game. Knocked away, free down the floor, and Union Commonwealth, the violation under the basket.
Alistair Dixon did a nice job off the turnover. Getting ahead of the defense, got the basketball, created some contact, and drew the foul.
Dixon 66% from the line this season, perfect, 2 for 2 today. 2 for 3 on the day now. He's got 6 points already.
Union started off 6 of 6. They missed their last 2 from the free throw line.
You get the rebound, if he make it, you take it out, you set the trail.
That's off the mark as well for Dixon, who is now 2 for 4 on the day from the line. Driving down inside, Runyon able to draw the foul as he's grabbed at.
This time of game, Gabe, it's starting to get a little danger zone here for Union. They're down by 10. Struggling to score the basketball as well. Time's on our side as we ticked under 8 minutes to play in this one.
Yes, that rattles and goes for Ty Runyon. Runyon's regular season, 70% from the line. Today, he is now perfect, 3 for 3, and he'll get all 4 of his points at the stripes so far today.
Tennessee Wesleyan outscored Union 27-15 here in the second half.
Working this down the floor, it's Dallas Rufus way back on the front court. 7:40 to play in what is a 12-point game, the largest lead of the day for TWU's Bulldogs. Alistair On top of the block outside. He's got Garth. Kenny in trouble, being harassed by Tennessee Wesleyan. From the elbow, yes! On the way, automatic. That cuts the lead back to 10.
He's one of those shot makers that you need. He can create his own shot when needed. Displayed it there.
7 minutes and change to play as this is taken away. Running the floor with great pace, tipped away not once but twice, and regathered by Tennessee Wesleyan. Pitched down to Jay Reed, who's free and running and tries to kiss it home off the glass. Now the other way, fast break for fast break as this rattles all around and goes as we get the whistle. Wow.
That's a big-time bucket as he'll count that one. As the Union needed that one. Cut the lead to 8. Hell, a shot at 1. This is Rufus' first trip of the afternoon.
Rufus this season, 78% at that line. Yes. A little business trip for Dallas Rufus.
Ty Hurst and Amari Young will check in for Tennessee Wesleyan next dead ball. Union will need another stop.
Really nice run coming together for the Barberville Bulldogs, who have 5 unanswered points. However, that crushes it.
Big-time basket out of that left corner. Excellent play call from Coach Randy Casey. Had a wide-open three-point shooter in that left corner. Their 9th made to 3.
On the way, yes, immediate response.
Kenny Garth is a shot maker.
60-54 with 6:20 to play. Outside, 3 ball. This one rattles home as well. 63-54, a 9-point game with 6 minutes to go.
It's raining threes here in Kingsport, Tennessee.
9-point game. Tennessee Wesleyan hanging on to that lead. Wanted it from the corner, sidesteps a defender, and now Micah Engel will walk his way down inside. Spin move, Dallas Rufus. Blockered away. And as he regathers, we'll get a stoppage. Stratton with a really nice contest on the edge of the block.
Sorry, Caleb McClendon will check in. Micah Engel will check out for Union. Hurst, Young will return for the Wesleyan Bulldogs. We only have 2 on the shot clock, so it had to be something quick going to the rim.
Not in time.
Right now, the Union seems a little disoriented right now. Struggling to find shots on the offensive end.
TWU. Amari Young went to the straightaway. It's Rashawn Hampton. Entry pass down inside, and the violation called as Jay Reed streaks his way to the twine.
A little slip screen. Allowed Jay Reed get to the basket. Found him on the bounce pass. Unable to finish at the rim, but he had an opportunity to shoot 2 shots. Been there 3 times today, and he's made all 3. 10 points, 9 rebounds for Jay Reed.
Yes. Be sure to get connected with Visit Kingsport and the Southeast Sports Network on social media, at Visit Kingsport on all your favorite platforms, and at SESN Sports. You can visit us at SESNsports.com/how-to-watch.
He remains perfect from the free throw line. That leads back up to 11. Again, time is not on the side for Union Commonwealth. Got to score in a hurry.
Violation along the baseline.
Yeah, Jay Reed to be his 2nd foul. That's going to be the 9th team foul. So both teams have been whistled 9 times for fouls in the second half. everybody be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Stroman 2 of 3 from the free throw line this afternoon.
Yes. Make it 3 of 4. It's also a 10-point game, Gary.
Have to capitalize on points when the clock's not moving.
No. Five to go, 65-55. 10 points separate us as TWU is in control for now.
You can't be trading baskets right now. You got to get stops.
Pitch down towards the baseline. TWU's Reed. He's been hot in this second half. Outside. Hampton fires one. Too much. Tipped to Hurst. Young sent it to the straightaway. Driving down inside, Tennessee Wesleyan. This one goes a little kiss off of the glass.
Big time finish at the rim, off an offensive rebound as well. Extended that possession. Give Tennessee Wesleyan a 12-point lead.
Around the arc, Rufus back up top to Kenny Garth. Knifes his way down against Reed and hits the floater over the top of him.
He's the second Union Bulldog in double figures with 10. A talented scorer for the team from Barberville.
4 minutes to play in a 10-point game. This margin has just stayed about the same. A nice little run came together for Tennessee Wesleyan. They scored 4 unanswered. Way back at the 10-minute mark, ranging down to the 8-minute mark. They got their lead all the way up to 12 at one point. Then a nice little run comes together for Union. They score 6 in a row unanswered. And it wasn't enough, as this is where we've been since then. The response, 10 points have separated us, or somewhere thereabout, for the last 7 minutes of play.
This is where Union's got to get down on this end of the floor. They're scoring the basketball, okay. They'll get the stops to keep Tennessee Wesleyan putting more points on the scoreboard.
And the violation down inside, Reed gets the whistle blown.
And keep in mind now, every whistle, we're shooting free throws. This one sent Jay Reed back to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's a perfect 5 of 5 on the afternoon.
Very, very important free throws in an 8-point game with 3 minutes, 11 seconds to play. Yes.
Drew Rhodes will check in. Dallas Rufus will check out. Rhodes' first appearance here in the second half. He had a nice first half. 3 points, 3 rebounds.
Reed for 69 and to make it a double-digit lead. No. 68-59, 9-point game with 3 minutes to play in Kingsport. Step back 3 from the wing is wide, pulled in by Runyon.
Tennessee West have been very impressed with them. It's been 1 and out for Union in the biggest part, major portion of the second half. Nice job of an adjustment of boxing out, getting those defensive rebounds.
Runyon off of the handoff, defended by Conley. Kicks it to Reed. Reed trying to beat out McClendon. And the feed towards the baseline, Skeeters off of the floor. .240 to play, a break out on the floor. Want to remind you to tune in to all of our coverage tomorrow. We are going to have a measly 8 games in a row. Be getting started around 2 a.m. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it'll be an early start and a late finish, but definitely an exciting day of basketball tomorrow.
I'm certainly excited for it, and we'll have all of that. We'll have a preview story, follow up on today's results, and what to expect tomorrow when you visit us, SCSNsports.com. Looking forward to seeing you. Be sure to follow us on social at SCSN Sports, and you can find all the different ways to watch. You can, if you have an Amazon-enabled Fire TV or a Fire Stick, we have an app, Southeast Sports Network, SCSNsports.com. Looking forward to seeing you soon. 2:40 to go in a 9-point game between the Bulldogs. Tennessee Wesleyan, Union Commonwealth University.
So far, Gabe, Tennessee Wesleyan 21 of 52 from the floor, 41%. They've hit 9 threes, 17 of 23 from the free throw line. Union Commonwealth 23 of 63 from the floor, it's 37%, 5 of 20 from deep. They've cashed in on 8 of 12 free throws. However, they're 2 of their last 6 as a team to the line.
Ball put onto the floor as Union and the Barberville Bulldogs cross the midcourt stripe. Pitch dump to the wing. Conley knifes his way along the edge of the block. Low posted, rattles and goes. We're within 7. Barberville's team back along the baseline, and we're stopped. So with a 7-point game, 2:20 to go, the Bulldogs of Tennessee Wesleyan are out in front, 68-61 against Union Commonwealth University. College basketball in Kingsport, Tennessee on the Southeast Sports Network. 7-point game, 68-61. Tennessee Wesleyan's Bulldogs leading Union Commonwealth University, looking to keep things moving. They have been in control for the last 8 minutes of gameplay by an average margin of 10. Right now leading by just 7. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice. Somebody's season is about to come to an end.
Battle of the Bulldogs for the second time today.
Driving inside, a little kiss off of the glass. Too easy. 70-61.
It's a big-time bucket, down 9, minute 40 to go. A lot of things got to go right for Union.
And the other end of the floor sees one go as well, so it's 70-63. Immediate response to keep it a 7-point game with 90 seconds to play. Hurst onto the floor. In trouble is Amari Young, who's double-teamed. Pitches this a long outlet feed all the way down to the offensive end, and this one goes with a little kiss off of the glass for Tennessee Wesleyan, who's ahead by 9. 80 seconds to play. The return, 72-65. It's a track meet in Kingsport. Passing this down the floor through midcourt. TWU's Young catches the foul and 1. Unreal.
Amazing from Amari Young. Give him 17. And he'll go to the line to shoot 1. He's 2 of 2 in the afternoon. And Gabe, he absorbed a lot of contact and was able to finish through that bucket to that foul. I'm kind of surprised he put this shot up. Sometimes coaches want you to pull it out and run the clock, but not Amari Young said, let's go to the rim. I can score it.
Young is perfect in his 1 trip to the line today, 2 for 2. Had a nice season at the Stripes, 65%. No. 74-65. Barberville's Bulldogs needed that. And it's not too late, but a comeback becomes more difficult with every passing second. We've now entered what would be a miracle.
They will need threes. They're 5 of 22 today.
The 7 seed leading the 10 seed by 9 with 50 seconds to go. Down inside, ball still alive. TWU gets this to Hurst. Flipped across, and we get the whistle.
Heck of a play. Jay Reed rips the ball out of Sam Conley's hands, passes the basketball behind his back to a teammate. Excellent athletic play.
Well, nothing to feel bad about. A really, really good season for Union Commonwealth University. This basketball program, really nice year. And obviously it's looking like probably just a bit too late to try and stage the comeback.
First shot's up and good for Ty Hurst. Coach Rodney Haddix, excellent coaching career at Georgetown College. He's the right man for the job from Barberville. He's going to build a roster this off season. He'll be coming back ready to compete next year. A very prideful program in Barberville. They do have a red banner hanging on their campus. They won a national championship.
76-65, and that extends a little further. 9-point game, 36 seconds to play. The winner of this game will face the Milligan Buffs, who are the number 2 seed in the tournament, tomorrow in Game 5. That's a 7:30 p.m. Eastern tip. We'll have that in every game in the tournament tomorrow. 8 games in a row on the Southeast Sports Network. Milligan went 19-9 this season.
They have the Defensive Player of the Year as well, Mr. Tomba. You talk about a rim protector. Look at it up in the Webster's Dictionary. You'll see a picture of him.
Tomba's crazy.
Almost 2 blocks per game, and people may say that's not a lot of blocks per game because people don't shoot at him. I mean, he don't have an opportunity to block a lot of shots.
No kidding. This rattles off on Reed.
And I have a very interesting fact about Coach Bill Robinson. You may not know. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Okay, Lorenzo.
How about that? How about that tease?
That's quite the tease. No. 76-67. Union finishes their regular season with a pair of wins. The Bulldogs toppled Kentucky Christian and Johnson to close the season. Entered the tournament with a 12-14 overall record.
And that win over Johnson, let's talk about that real quick because Johnson was playing for something. What happens is Johnson was in that battle with CIU and Pikeville for the potential top seed in this tournament. Because if CIU knocked off Pikeville, and then Johnson had beat Union, and then Johnson would be the number 1 seed. So Union was beating a team in Johnson who was playing for something as well. So nothing to take lightly on that win.
And there's a look at your standings that you're referencing for the Appalachian Athletic Conference entering this tournament. Pikeville, number 1. Milligan ended up as the 2 seed, even though it says 4 there, so just ignore that, I guess. But anyhow, there's their records. Enjoy. Back underway late. And the Bulldogs man from Tennessee Wesleyan Hurst is tackled to the hardwood at midcourt, 23 seconds
So
to go.
the Appalachian Athletic Conference is what's called a 2-bid league. They have 2 teams that automatically make the conference tournament, the NAI and national tournament. So Pikeville, the regular season winner, has already locked their bid into the national tournament. And now the team who wins the AAC postseason tournament will get a bid as well.
Stolen. Free and running. Hurst, the violation. He goes down hard on the boardwalk.
And that'd be an intentional foul. That's where everybody's got to keep their composure because you have an AAC tournament here. That's where Jay Reed's got to get out of there. His team, he's a valuable part of his team.
Coach is not happy with the official. Big collision.
Intentional foul is the right call. So no technical, so you get the 2 shots and the basketball. But to complete my thought real quick, the second automatic bid for the national tournament is the postseason. And Stroman and Hurst will shake hands. Nice show of sportsmanship there as well.
Love to see it.
But the second bid, let's say Pikeville wins the AAC postseason tournament, whoever finished up regular season number 2 will get the second automatic bid for the AAC.
No. That rattled and did not drop. 20 seconds to play, 76-69. TWU, a nice 7-point lead. Yes.
Coach Randy Casey's got his team playing really well, the team from Athens, Tennessee. Once they played it, we saw them in November. They didn't play at the same pace in November. It was a much slower playing team, and Coach Casey said by halfway through the year, the team realized we got to play faster, get as many shots up as possible. Once they bought into the system, that's when they started having a lot of success.
And he'll just dribble it out. Congratulations to Tennessee Wesleyan, the number 7 seed advances to take on the number 2 seed Milligan Buffs tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. tip on the Southeast Sports Network.
And they won't call the ball game early. The officials will call that with a few seconds left. I think it's maybe some jawing going on with both teams, and the official says we're out with 4.7 seconds to play.
Understandably so. A lot of fun today. High energy, high emotion. And before we go, first of all, I want to thank the conference. We'll obviously do this again throughout the course of the week, and probably we'll talk about this as we pick champions and ramp up on Saturday. But cannot overstate how grateful the Southeast Sports Network is to provide coverage to the Appalachian Athletic Conference for all their tournaments, for Bill Pop, Jay Stansel, and their trust to deliver this product to you for free, as well as Visit Kingsport for making all that possible. So a huge shout out to the entire league for their trust in us, Gary.
The Appalachian Athletic Conference, they're definitely student athletes first, men and women, regardless of the sport too. Big fan of the Appalachian Athletic Conference.
Couldn't be a bigger fan. It's really cool stuff. There's nothing like it. It's really just incredible. Week in and week out, what they deliver, the product, the way they treat student athletes, and the way they treat the learning experience. I want to thank Hannah Brown for being with us from Milligan University, a local student today, and operating our second camera. Did a wonderful job. Really appreciate you joining us for SCSN, our presentation of college basketball today, and looking forward to having you for the whole weekend. For the Bulldogs from both programs, the final score, 77-69, Tennessee Wesleyan taking the win. This has been a presentation of the Southeast Sports Network and Tri Media. All events airing on our networks are broadcast live in our copyright material. Today's game will be archived inside of the Apper platform where you viewed it and available for replay.